if you're fighting it, you're going to be losing it. And I wouldn't fight it at the moment. Let the energy sort of flow through you. Let your energy be your guide. Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your Astroflower weekly reading going from the 14th of November through to the 20th. If you haven't seen the lunar eclipse reading, wow, what a lunar eclipse reading. I will be doing a special video on that because things that have gone on in the world at the moment, it's quite interesting. It reiterates the reading that we did, and it will be linked in the description. It will be linked in the at some point around my head at the end of this reading. Let's just go straight in here and read your overall energies. There's a lot coming in from the finance sort of side, the business sort of side, material world at the moment. It's almost crushing your emotional sort of side. Maybe you just haven't got the time for the emotional side of life. That could well be a case in this week. Maybe because there's things afoot for you. Yeah, I would follow what was the most evident path for you to do. If you're fighting it, you're going to be losing it. And I wouldn't fight it at the moment. Let the energy sort of flow through you. Let your energy be your guide. And if it's directing you towards your financial sort of side of life, follow it. Let's just see what's going on the karmic message for your relationships. Now, these are relationships. This is family, friends, community, and also your couple. This is just how you as a person and your energies can sort of interact with those relationships in general. So the karmic message for this week is almost understanding. It's like, because of this pressure on the finance sort of side of life, it's you know, you've got to give people a little bit of space in order for them to apply themselves. So listening and, listening and hearing, I think is really important. Yeah, it's, maybe there's too many boundaries in about sort of stopping you from enjoying life as well. Getting that healthy balance may be a little bit difficult this week, I think. There's possibilities there. And I think the people that are around you and, holding on tight to you, as it were, and, you may see them as sort of like boundaries, but they are healthy boundaries. These are the people that are sort of, that do care for you, and they may notice that you're working a little bit too hard and stuff like that. Or just sort of like, got your nose to the grindstone too much. So, yeah, there could be for some of you that some people are interfering in your emotional lives and your relationships and your emotions. They might be playing with it, and it might be a good idea to put up healthy boundaries. That's going to be for some of you. Or you may feel that from the people that are around you. So I would be conscious of those boundaries. I would be conscious of those sort of interactions with the relationships around you. But I would still sort of concentrate on your business side of life. Let's just see how the universe is trying to sort of guide this, sort of help this out. Things need to be done. It's almost sort of saying, we've got your back, don't worry about it, we'll smooth things over. This can't last forever, but it's, it's something that's got to be, they got your back. They're carrying you, I think, the universe here. I think I would listen this week to the relationships that are around you. Don't necessarily react to them or act upon them, basically, and allow the universe to, give you a pass, basically. Give you a pass. Don't hold on too tightly to the money side either. You can't keep doing that for a long time before you start actually hurting your relationships around you. So I'll be wary of that. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this. They're like damage control. They're trying to create situations which causes less problems for you. Giving you a bit of strength. They're supporting you. I think this comes from the universe as well. I think they see what you're trying to do on the financial sort of front, on your business, on your job, and your projects. And they're giving you a break, a real pass on the relationship side. And the guides here are sort of like, they're keeping strong for you. They understand where you're going and what you're doing and stuff like that. And yeah, you might be really busy. And because you're really busy, you just don't have that time that you've had before. Let's just see what's going on in the conversation that is within you. Be careful of trying to do too much. This conversation here is very busy and it's almost conflictual, sort of saying you've got to go somewhere to work, but you've got to be at home. Maybe you can't do the both, and that's the sort of thing. It's a little bit of pressure on you. I think it's keeping things clear for you and keeping things clear for the environment around you. Look how strong those cards are. You've got the Emperor and Strength card, healthy boundaries, and the universe, which is giving you a sort of path. They're carrying you through. They're carrying you from one stage to another. This is a birthing process in regards to the financial sort of side, I think. The Emperor, I think it's, regardless of the stress that's going on around you, it will smooth out. It will calm down. Not necessarily this week, but this could be just a bit of a stressful week in regards to your relationships. And I would hold your course, hold your evident path. I think it's going to be very revealing for you and for the relationships that are around you. Let's just get and see what's going on the financial sort of side. Here's your karmic message here. Don't stop till the body rocks. I guess, is that the song? It's just saying, just don't stop. Go for it. Expressing, say, if you've started a job or a business or a project and you've just started it, or you're looking to go into it, you're going to have to concentrate on it. You're going to have to put yourself forward. You're going to have to express what you want out of the situation, and getting that intuition working, getting that working with the environment that is around you, all the energies, the flow, the spirits, the trees, the whole shooting match, getting it all connected around you is going to really help you out. So I would do some, when you're going into your work, I'd do a little bit of grounding work, or connecting work more than anything else with energy. It's going to help you flow. Just take 5 minutes out just to connect with everything that is around you before you head on in to your workspace. Okay? Now let's just see how the universe is guiding this. This is much more open, basically. They're drawing things in for you, which is quite nice. But they're also at the same time is opening doors for you by the looks of things. There's that moon again. Yeah, they're revealing things, I think. I think the universe is, you might have started this project, or you might start this job, business, or you might be looking for this job, or looking for sort of more finances, trying to start a business. And as you walk into it, the universe is going to show you things that you may not have seen, and it's going to help you streamline your job, or all the things that you're involved in regards to your business and stuff like that. It's going to help you to see clearly in the future. They're pulling in things from the outside and then they're revealing them. That's what it seems to be saying here. So let's see how the guides are trying to influence this karmic message. They're fixing up a lot of things. They're connecting a lot of things. When you go into something new, obviously you have your own intuition about how it works, what it's going to work, how it's going to do, and everything like that. And here your guides is just they're moving into something new by the looks of things, and they're learning on the hop, as it were. They're learning as they go, and that's what the guys seem to be doing here. We're filtering a lot of coincidences coming your way with the new sort of projects and stuff like that. Yeah, it could be conflict within that competition, healthy competition, and I think it's more of a competition trying to prove yourself more than anything else. And I think this is where the guides are. This is where they're learning on the hop. They're really opening those doors of striving to be the best example of who you can be in the situation. And this could be, to do with your job, business and stuff like that. So, having to prove something in a way, I think, seems to be the overall thing. And the guides are really trying to sort everything around you in the coincidences around you, so it works for you basically. Let's just see what's going on the conversation that's within you. Keep yourself crystal clear. Keep your thinking clear. I would touch base with yourself regularly during the day in order to sort of saying, okay, done this, done that. Now what have I got to do? Got to do this, got to do that. Right, okay, next thing. That sort of thing. Trying to keep things sort of like structured and I don't read cards upside down, as you can well see, but it's the choice of not looking at situations. So that's what I mean about sort of stopping and sort of saying, I've done this, I've done that. Now the thing is, I've got to do this and got to do that. And the two of Swords here is don't go into things blindly this time round. Take that mask off, see the complications, see the problems that could be within your job. This is that stress that's coming across, I think, as well. And there could be competition with people within your workspace, competition for your business or your project. That could well be it. And it's, it may be something that's coming to the surface. And it's something that you've got to live and you've got to express. But at the same time, don't go into this sort of like blindly, as it were. You've got to take that blindfold off and see all possibilities. On the other respect, if you're starting something new, if you're starting a new job or a new project or a new business, rising up to being your higher self, realizing, helping the universe, helping you to see the shortfalls of anything that we do, because nothing's perfect. Your guides here in the conversation that is within you sort of are really trying to open your eyes to a situation so you can make decisions clearly and stick to your evident path. Why are you doing this? This might be a question that comes up to you, or comes up on your radar, as it were. Let's just see how it sort of like plans out. It's almost like a bottleneck. I don't know what they call it in river. And sometimes when the river comes down, it's quite wide and then goes into a thin bit and starts going really quite the rapids, I guess. But the rapids I always picture as something very thinner. But it's you're going through a bottleneck moment at the end of the week, and I think you're going to come out of it and feel that you're really progressing, and things start really getting into a rhythm. Yeah, it's bottleneck. It's going rapids. As I said, it's going to go quickly. You're going to feel like, it's almost like giving birth. Going through the birthing canal in a way of a situation. And I think this could also concern your sort of relationship side as much as your business side. But as you go through that birthing canal, all of a sudden you're out the other side, and it's like you take that first breath of air and go, oh wow, what's going on here? Right, okay. Now you can see clearly, and I think that's got to do with the moon as well. So interesting things. You may feel like that you're taking a bit of a risk this week, but I think it's going to pay out. And if you are going to take a risk, make sure you look at everything clearly. Don't get triggered too easily. Okay, so there you go, Aquarius. That's your reading for coming up for the 14th through to the 20th. We will be doing a video where we'll be looking at every signs weekly and try and sort of see if there's some sort of combining thread in that in a collective reading on the Sunday night. In the meantime, Aquarius, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.